Hey, it's James, and today I want to take you through my whole Labubu collection. So before we get into it, there's something I must say, something I need to preface this video with. Whenever I make Labubu specific videos, it attracts a whole new audience to this channel that don't necessarily love Labubu, pop mart, art figures, toy collecting in general, or understand that community, never have, never will. And that's fine. So I always get comments like landfill, consumerism, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. And let's be honest, they're not wrong. Whilst the mass interest in Labubu and the current trend that is Labubu is great for pop mart. For collectors, I feel like it's been a bit of like an issue. There have been influencers that I've been following for years who are art toy collectors, trinket collectors, who are now getting all this negative feedback from people who do not understand the community or how toy collections work, how trinket collecting works. And as I said, I'm gonna be very real with you, because of the mass interest in Labubu, a lot of these things are gonna end up in a landfill. A lot of them aren't going to end up being that rare, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like we've seen that through the quality of Labubu, the manufacturing quality, as they become more and more popular. The whole purpose of collecting is to hold on to these pieces of what are essentially artwork, figures, collectibles. So when people refer to them as just little bits of plastic, it pisses me off, because just because you don't understand the collecting community doesn't mean it's literally a load of rubbish. There are a lot of people's hobbies that adults have as hobbies that I personally don't understand. For example, football. I don't get it. Why does a grown man want to watch a load of other grown men kick a ball around a field, you know? But that doesn't mean it's not of interest to other people. It's one of the most popular sports in the world. Also, people aren't just buying these and throwing them away. They are expensive. These things cost money. And when you're done with them, you're not going to throw them away. You exchange, you sell, or you just give them to people who will cherish them. I always use this toy as an example for those who don't understand the toy collecting community, and how people aren't just sending everything to landfill, and how the problem isn't just things being made from plastic, it's how you consume those products. This is a Mighty Max from 1992. This has outlived makeup palettes, most of your wardrobe, probably home decor, you know? This is a 1992 Mighty Max I found maybe 2 years ago now, that I had as a child and lost. I remember the day I lost this, I was furious. But we have all the original pieces in here. We have the spider that it comes with. We have the actual Mighty Max here. We have the little spider. He kind of like changes into a spider. Let me just flip it around. Here we go. And then he sits in there. There we go. There we go. And whilst this didn't cost me much, because people aren't really collecting these as much anymore, it was more than triple the price I would have paid for it in 1992, including inflation. So that is the point. If you are a toy collector, you don't throw things away. You sell them on. You give them away to people. I've already given a load of stuff away to people who are also in the collecting community, because I'm quite lucky I get a lot of my stuff for free now. But yes, just to preface, unfortunately, because Labubu has become so mainstream now and a bit of a trend without really people appreciating what they are, a fair few of them are going to end up in landfill, which is a shame. So I encourage you, if you're just in it for the trend, to sell them once you're done with them, or even just give them away to people who would appreciate it a lot more. So I'll be cherishing my Labubu collection, hopefully for as long as this Mighty Max has lived on for. With that being said, I have some exclusive Labubus today. I have some very rare Labubu, country exclusive ones as well. So let's start off with the hanging card Labubus now. So when it comes to these, a lot of them are country exclusive, so you are going to have to look to resellers in order to even get your hands on them if you don't live in that country. So this one I got from popboxes.com, as well as a few others. The next two I'm going to show you. Oh, I have a discount code, James15. I'll link everything in the description box down below. So this one is the Hide and Seek Labubu. This is a Singapore exclusive, and I believe it's a mix of Labubu and the Merlion, which is like supposedly the official mascot of Singapore, which has the head of a lion and then the body of a fish. I believe that's what it's meant to be. It's very hard to find too much detail on it. I am keeping these boxed up for now, but look how fluffy this one is in comparison to your average Labubu. I've got this nice little pearl detail on the front here. Sorry, that face you can see is some new jeans merch. And And that little tail looks like a little shrimp, really. But very, very, very cute. The little hands, and then this kind of little, I don't know what this is. Okay, the next one is the Good Luck to You Labubu, again from popboxes.com. This is a limited edition release from Thailand. These already resell for a fair bit of money, but look at this outfit. Look at Labubu in this little outfit with winged liner. Oh my God. She has this really cool little headband on here, which you can see is just kind of like, I don't know if it's like clipped round or if it's actually sewn on, or it's just kind of like actually on there like a tight headband with this little outfit on here, which is very, very, very cute in some Thai traditional clothing. I think that's so cool. I do love these little like cultural exclusive ones. Speaking of exclusive, we have the newer one. This is the Forest Fairy Tale Labubu. This was a China exclusive. I need to get that hand down. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And I believe it was a points only kind of thing as well. So it's quite hard to get your hands on. I don't really get it. I love it, but I don't get it. I don't understand why it's a duck. Maybe I'm missing something, but very, very cute. It's also a very different kind of brown to what I've seen on Labubu before. We've got a little orange nose as well. So yeah, really look at that body. Look at the body. The little duck feet, I think that's so cute. And the little duck hands that are kind of like the strings of a hoodie. So yes, very, very cute. So the next lot are ones from Pop Mart Official, a mix of their website, in-store, and their official AliExpress. So this one is the Wings of Fortune Labubu, and this is a collaboration with a clothing brand, a designer clothing brand called Pronounce, which you can see up there. What I do find really interesting is that this Labubu outfit isn't really a reflection of what Pronounce make. Not currently, maybe more at the time so, but yeah, it's an interesting choice of outfits. Honestly, I just love the purple. I love the purple Labubu. I don't love the outfit, but one day when I do get this out the box, the outfit's probably coming off just so I can have a purple Labubu. I love the yellow with the purple as well. And the eyes are a very, very deep purple. I don't think you can see it on here. But yeah, very cute. And she's got little yellow painted toenails as well. Is that even? There we go. So yeah, very, very cute. The next one I got in the presence of Casting Lung himself. This is the Let's Checkmate Labubu. Holding on to, first of all, I thought this was really horrible. When I saw it online, I was like, those colors are awful. But when I saw it in real life in the Harrods Pop Mart pop-up, I was like, those colors are so nice. They're kind of more pastel yellow with the pastel pink and this big ribbon wrapped around her and the little crown is so cute. I love the mix of yellow and pink. I actually just love these as display cases as well, just keeping them in here. And the lanyard is a nice pink and yellow too, like that pastel yellow. So yeah, not one of my favorite, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I really do like that. On the same day, I got the Full in the Wild Labubu. He's just out having a good time. I love this bluey gray color of this Labubu and his little outfit. I do have the bigger version of this, which I'm going to show you in a bit. This cute little daisy, I always want to say that plant is, but I love the blue eyes that they give like these bigger Labubu sometimes. And the little clothes, the adjustable, look at the drawstring for the hat as well. But yeah, this is another one that I was like, I don't really want that one. But when I saw it again in person, in Pop Mart, I was like, wow, okay, I do need it. And then as a Halloween lover, I had to get the Halloween one. This is the Sitting Pumpkin Vinyl Plush Pendant. I got this one in store in Westfield, Pop Mart, just as Halloween. She's the color of all the secret Labubus with the red nose. I'm not sure, but is that Thai Coco on the top there? One of the other Monsters characters there. But yeah. It's like a little like have a seat Labubu with a pumpkin around it. So yeah, I like that one. I think my favorites out of the hanging cards have to be the Hide and Seek, the Singapore exclusive. Why is my arm so long? The Singapore exclusive, the duck, obviously, and even Let's Checkmate, actually, I think is a good one. So this is also one of my favorites. This is the exciting Macaron from Pop Mart. That doesn't look very exclusive, but he is because His foot is signed by Cassin Lung himself. I got to meet him thanks to Pop Mart in the Harrods pop-up where I got a few of these from. And yeah, he's just signed. He's usually in a little box in that corner. But yeah, so this I think is actually my rarest because very few people have a signed Labubu. But yeah, definitely one of my favorites. And you know, I think the start of the whole Labubu frenzy, I will always have a soft spot for the Macarons. And this is when they used to do the fabric labels as well, when they first launched. Back in the day, they all do like that paper material now. So yeah, very, very cute. Definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so speaking of the monsters, exciting Macaron, I do have all the plush pendants. I did buy this secret from whoopee.com. I had spent so much money trying to get the secret because it's the most wearable, like it literally goes with everything I own. So I managed to get that from whoopee.com. This one I unboxed. So my first ever video was me unboxing the Have a Seat vinyl plush series, and I got some fakes from StockX, which they were great. They refunded me. So I managed to get some real ones, some authentic ones, and I got secret in, I think, like my second unboxing. Then, thanks to, again, Pop Boxes, I got the secret from the version 3. The Big Into Energy, they came out with the paper ones instead of the fabric ones. I don't think they'll ever do the fabric ones again, but I was really happy with this one because I love the color. It's always a little bit different, but the pattern I really, really like. And then we have the secret from the Coca-Cola series as well, which isn't my favorite, but oh, look at the little ears wiggle a bit when you do that, look. Yeah, not my favorite one, but I felt like I needed all the secrets. Okay, so this next one isn't an official Labubu in any way, but I got this from PP Mart Boutique on Instagram and TikTok, and they very kindly offered to send me a customized Labubu. And what they do is they buy Labubu, take it apart, then reimagine it for you. So I got to completely customize this. I got to choose the eyes that I wanted, the stickers around the edge, as in I got to say what colors I wanted. I got to choose the color of the fur, the accessories, I added wings, and all these details down the back as well. So I just thought that was a really cute little thing to have in my collection. Okay, moving on to some bigger items now. This is the Labubu flip. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I have to film this way, so it's going to be mostly me and mostly Labubu. So this is the Monsters Flip With Me. He does come with glasses, but I've kept them in the box because they were kind of annoying. He does unfortunately have a little mark on there where I dropped him. Her. But the main feature, of course, of this one is the eyes. They flip round. I love that one. It's like different kind of states, I guess you can say. That one's really cute too. But I usually keep on the heart eyes because I think they're really cute. Little sneakers, little denim, little sensible button up. And I love, I just love the color of this one too. Very, very cute. I got that one from StockX actually. This one I got at Pop Mart at the Harrods pop-up. Again, the Fall in the Wild series, but the bigger version with these really cute little like orange boots on. So I'm trying to stay up here and up here. The little shifty eyes are really cute too. That's what I love about these bigger ones is that they move. The hat is very, very cute. I mean, you can take this off and put it on a baby. And then what I love is that this actually has like a little zip. Like the details are really nice on this one. It's not just a bit of Velcro. And then the overalls actually unclip too, like a normal pair of dungarees. Like these fasten up too, as does the hat. And I don't know if you can see in the eyes, we have like a little plant to match the Fall in the Wild, kind of like reflecting in her eyes. Okay, the next one, I can't remember what this one is. This one is the Time to Chill plush toy. I love the little freckles on this one. All across the face. We got the shifty eyes again as well. And the little overalls. This isn't really anything special. It's got like a little hoodie that doesn't actually fit and these little corduroys in a little pocket. I just thought that one was cute. And then we have, I don't think I've showed this one on my channel yet. I'm doing like a bigger unboxing, like bigger item unboxing video, which I've been filming over months and months. So there's gonna be some old and new things on there, including this one, the Let's Checkmate Labubu. How do I Move this up a little bit. There we go. So on obvious chess theme, being the queen or the king, just fix that there. We have the little red nose, which a lot of the secrets have. The Macaron secret has it. The little kind of like diamonds in the eye, the freckles and the blush, and then this nice little, so there's dog hair on it. Little cape, like, what's it called when royalty wear these? Not a cape. Yeah, I don't know. No. Can't remember. With this crown that's attached to the head as well. And then of course with this one, we get the little Labubu ring box as well. So if you're really into Labubu, you could get proposed to with this. Oh, I also got this. This is just a Popland exclusive, I believe it is. I actually really don't like it. I think it's one of the ugliest things. Like, you know, when you see people online saying like, oh, Labubu's so ugly, I don't get why people like it. I feel like this is what they're seeing. Or like that's how they see Labubu consistently, whereas I think she's really cute. So the rest I am going to have to do up here because these are so big. So these are the Zimomos. So these are the only men within the Labubu world. So this one is the I Found You Zimomo because as you can see, it's kind of pointing in a direction. He kind of, again, just looks like the secret Labubus, but he's got more like gold detail in his eyes. And of course the eyes shift around and move. But the difference with the Zimomo is that they have these tails with all this kind of like, reminds me of like dinosaur reptilian detail around the back, and a tail that has wiring in that you can actually move up and down like this, move around. I don't know why you'd ever need it like that, but keep it like that because it helps him stand up. And then he's got this leather collar on with the monsters on a little thing there. It's Saturday morning. I'm very bad with my words this morning, but I love it. I love the pointing that you can move the arms forward or to the side, and then the shifty eyes can look in any direction they're pointing. It reminds me of the Finding Makoko figure, where it's kind of like pointing in the direction of Makoko. But yeah, I love these. This is one of my first bigger Labubu purchases. I got that from StockX along with this one. This is the Angel in Clouds Zimomo. I managed to verify these because I got these before I got the fakes from StockX. That's why I trusted StockX. But I love this one because we have like the chrome, bronzy silver in the top here, and the eyes are also silver as well, with the silver nose and then the silver little tooth up here too. And round the back we have the angel wings, which do have wires in so you can move them around, and the silver kind of like reptilian details with the wired tail as well. And so this one's difficult to hold because it doesn't have a collar. And the silver painted toenails too. A lot of people were worried when they bought these because there's like little scrap purposeful dents in the ears. They are supposed to have them. That's what the character has. Zimomo has in the ears. But yeah, again, another one of my first pricier Labubu purchases. I got this like, I think like a week after I bought the I Found You Zimomo. But yeah, one of my favorite Labubu figures for sure. Plushies is this one. So yes, there we go. That is my full Labubu collection, not including figures. I'll do that another day. I have only got like 4 and some candles as well. But as I mentioned, I'm gonna cherish these for as long as I want to. I will sell them on. I will give them away even to people who love collecting Labubu as well in the future. But for now, they're a really nice part of my collection that I absolutely love, that I've invested good money into. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any of these or if you want any of these in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.